neighbor convinced the cops my kid's birthday was a demonic portal. My neighbor Carol called the police over my 7-year-old's birthday party, and when the squad car pulled up with full sirens like they were raiding a cartel hideout, she was pointing at my backyard as if she'd witnessed the gates of hell open between the grill and the kiddie pool. She was yelling about dark rites while our families sang happy birthday around a chocolate cake with 7 candles. My son, Theo, stood there in his little T-Rex hat, blinking in confusion while a swarm of kids cheered for him. Birthdays in my family were basically national holidays. We always went overboard. Decorations, games, mountains of food, and more noise than any adult should legally tolerate. Last year, we did a space theme and rented a bounce slide. The year before that, we dragged in a cotton candy machine and ruined our kitchen counters forever. Kids always left exhausted, sticky, and happy. Parents loved us for it. Everyone except Carol. Carol lived on the other side of the cedar fence and was permanently perched at her window like a gargoyle fueled by paranoia. Every barbecue, every family dinner, every time we so much as sneezed too loudly, she'd appear, whispering conspiracy theories into the wind. She was convinced we were up to something nefarious, despite our biggest scandal being when I accidentally burned a tray of brownies. The party started perfectly normal. We decorated the backyard with red streamers because Theo's favorite color is red. I filled a cooler with fruit punch. We set out trays of hot dogs and chips. Kids arrived wearing dinosaur shirts and face paint. Parents chatted. Everything was calm. Then Carol popped up at the fence, eyes wide like she was witnessing a massacre. "What is that?" she screeched. "A birthday party," I said. "Theo's turning 7. She pointed at the red tablecloths like they were incriminating evidence. "Those are ritual drapes." I thought she was joking. She was not joking. "And that red liquid," she shrieked. "Blood. Buckets of it." "It's fruit punch," I said, holding up the jug. "You cannot fool me," she hissed, shaking like a broken washing machine. "Where did you gather all these children from?" The kids were just beginning musical chairs, and the minute the music stopped, the group lunged for seats. Carol's jaw dropped. "Oh my God, the ceremonial contest." "It's musical chairs," I repeated. That did not help. She whipped out her phone and dialed 911 right in front of us. "Send police immediately," she begged. "My neighbors are performing a demonic summoning with minors. There's blood, there's chanting, there are symbols." We tried to ignore her and lit Theo's cake. 7 candles. Cute, simple, wholesome. But as soon as we started singing, she started shrieking like she was being sacrificed herself. So when the officers strolled in, they found kids hitting a cardboard triceratops with a foam bat while parents ate hot dogs. Very satanic stuff. Carol sprinted to them. "Officers, look before they hide the bodies." The taller officer surveyed the yard. "Ma'am, what's the emergency?" She thrust a finger at the red tablecloths. "Blood banners. Ritual preparation. They're plastic," I said. "Walmart. Theo likes red." "And that cooler." I poured myself a cup and took a dramatic sip. "Fruit punch. Want some?" Carol slapped it out of my hand so hard it did a full arc and splattered across the lawn. "Do not drink their potions." The officer pinched the bridge of his nose. "What chanting, ma'am?" "Their infernal chant." "You mean happy birthday?" She spun toward the cake. 7 candles in a circle. That's a summoning." Theo, bless his tiny confused soul, said. "It's my cake. I'm 7. The shorter officer crouched. "Happy birthday, buddy. Make a wish." "I wished for a new game," Carol shrieked. "See? Spell casting." She pointed at the kids' party hats. "They've put the children in cult headgear. Cone shapes direct dark energy upward." The officers stared at her like she'd grown a second head. She was only accelerating. "The spiral streamers mean they're opening a vortex. The balloons are carrying their intentions into the sky." Finally, the taller officer had enough. "Ma'am, did you really call 911 to report a child's birthday party?" "Yes. Arrest them. Stop the ritual." He pulled out his cuffs. "Ma'am, you're under arrest for filing a false report and misuse of emergency services." She fought like a feral cat as he walked her to the cruiser, screaming, "You're all in on it. They're opening a portal." The shorter officer gave us a tired smile. "Sorry about that. Cute party, by the way."